Kelly here, and you are in my kitchen. But guess who is in the kitchen with Kelly? Cathy Jones. So I'm so excited. We're actually here, and I mean, you're probably like, and Kelly, you have pigtails in your hair. And yes, I do. I'm actually in my pajamas because we are pre-recording tonight because we don't often get together, unfortunately. Yes. We're usually Zooming or on the phone. And but tonight is a big reveal for Plexus, so that's exciting. So we're here together, and I was like, oh, we've been wanting to do a show together. Yep. So we are just, hey, we're combining it. So we're in our PJs, and we are ready for the big reveal. But before that, we are making the cooking show. So if you guys don't already follow Cathy on social media, you need to, because she put some fun recipes together, like other than 2-ingredient fudge. Like she has some other fun things, and she has been doing these cool. I've asked her like 3 times how to say it. Chaffles.
Chaffle.
Chaffle.
Think of cheese and waffle come together.
Chaffle. Okay. So I have basically been obsessed and watching her make these. She's made all different kinds, and so she's gonna walk us through how to make one. Like what is it even about? I'm gonna stand over here to give you the spotlight here. So what is a chaffle?
So a chaffle is something that if you are low carb or you do keto, and you know we can't have the bread, we can't have a lot of things that have sugars and carbs and everything in them. It's a nice little substitute that you can use for a bun for a burger. You can use it for sandwiches. You can be very creative with a breakfast. It gives you a different alternative to, instead of just your bacon and eggs. It gives more depth to it. So it's not just.
And is it like a bread texture? Like, does it feel like you're eating bread?
Yes.
Well, I'll be the judge of that. All right. So, yeah, in the comments, if you've ever even heard of a chaffle, give us a shout out. Or if you've ever made one, let us hear about it. All right. So Cathy has got all of her ingredients. So walk us through this.
Okay. So first, we're going to take your shredded chicken. You can use canned. You can get a rotisserie chicken, whatever you want to use. So today we are making a buffalo chicken chaffle. So,
and guys, I want you to see the cutest waffle maker you've ever seen in your life. It is, I'm trying not to burn myself. I'll just pick it up by the cord. Oh gosh. Look at this tiny little thing. She told me that she was going to bring her own waffle maker, and it's dripping, and I'm making a mess. Okay. So, see?
Yeah, so it's just, it's a mini waffle maker, and you can get them off of Amazon. It was like $15.
All right,
so you're going to take, I just use a full can of shredded chicken.
Drained, yeah?
Drained, yes.
Okay.
And then we are going to take whatever hot sauce you prefer. I prefer red hot. You're going to use, calls for 2 to 3 tablespoons. You can use whatever, if you like it spicier, you can use more. If you don't, a little bit less. So I usually put 2. And then we are going to use almond flour, and it's going to be 3 tablespoons. And this is what kind of gives it the texture of the bread. So it doesn't have all the carbs and everything that the regular flour would.
Okay.
But you still have the consistency. And then you're going to use, I have mozzarella cheese that I just take a block and I shred it myself. And then a cheddar, and you're going to use a ½ cup of both of those.
So it doesn't have to be anything special, not like low fat, no skim, no nothing special. Okay. And so, how much? You said a cup?
½ cup.
Oh, ½ cup. Okay.
Of both.
Okay. Any cheese fans? I love cheese.
Yes.
Absolutely. All the cheeses. I like blue. Do you like blue cheese?
Yes.
Yeah, stinky cheese. I love it. One of my favorite cheeses is actually called Wensleydale. Have you ever had it?
I have not had it.
It's probably not keto friendly. It's got like it's almost like the consistency of a goat cheese, but it's got fruit in it. Usually it'll have like cranberry. I've had an apricot one.
Yeah.
But it is so good, and it's super expensive. Like a little thing of cheese, like $8. But if you just get one little slice, it's almost like eating a little cheesecake. It is so good. Wensleydale.
Okay, so all I'm doing is I'm just mixing up these ingredients, and then I'm going to add in 2 eggs.
2 whole eggs.
2 whole eggs.
Whites, yolks, the whole nine.
Everything, yep.
All right, so we've got cheese, the almond flour.
Mhm.
What else do we have in there?
You have almond flour. You have mozzarella.
Oh, the buffalo.
You have the buffalo, the hot sauce, and you have a can of chicken.
Okay.
And that's
it.
Really simple. You just stir it till you get it all combined.
So it almost looks like the consistency of like a meatloaf almost.
Yes.
With chicken. Like
Yes.
that's what how I would describe it.
So then you're gonna end up, it's going to look like this. And all you do.
It's a pretty good amount too. So how many of these little mini chaffles will it make?
So you're going to put basically a tablespoon on there. That's all you're going to use. So you can get, I think I made about 6 out of this. So I can save them.
Can you freeze them after
you
you
can
make
freeze
them?
them? You can refrigerate them. I actually had, my son was home for the weekend. I made a couple different ones so he could be my taste tester because he's 22 and honest. So he absolutely loved them. I didn't even tell him what was in them. So
I've seen you make a bacon cheeseburger one. You make a cinnamon one.
Yes, and then I made, it's called Wonder Bread.
It was just like a bread, like a plain one.
It's just a plain one that you can use as a bun. And it was crazy how soft it was. It didn't have like the gritty texture that a lot of times are keto breads that you can get online and different things like that. It can be like super dense, really heavy.
Okay.
It wasn't like that. It was very light and airy.
Now, so do you think that you could use that and then put like syrup on it and eat it like a waffle?
You could do that.
Or not like a sugar syrup. Very cool.
Yeah.
All right, I'm dying. Sorry. While you were putting this in and making, this is the cutest little thing. Now, do we need to spray this or?
So we're gonna spray this, and
I'm gonna get a plate and a fork because I'm already ready to taste it.
And all you're gonna do is you're gonna add a little bit of cheese on the bottom. So
of it?
Yes, of the waffle maker. You're gonna add a little bit of extra cheese on the bottom so that it gives a little extra crunch to it.
Okay.
And
So it's like frying it up almost. You maybe can hear it. It's like sizzling.
And then we're gonna add, and you just kind of spread it around a little bit.
In there.
And then you're gonna add a little bit of more cheese on the top so the top can get
It almost looks like a
crispy.
little patty in here, guys.
And then we're gonna do this, and you're gonna let it cook for about 4 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So you'll
longer
know,
than like a normal waffle.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it's gonna, you'll know when it's brown, and you can see that it has a little, it looks like a crunchy texture on the top. So it will take about 4 minutes to cook.
All right, so I'm done. All right, so what can we talk about for the next 4 minutes? So have you been watching my show?
I have been. I've been very impressed.
See?
Yes. Because I know
Now
for a
she
fact.
cooks real things. I don't.
I know for a fact she doesn't cook like that.
So she knows that I really don't cook. And so when I made that fudge the other day, like that is legit my speed. Peanut butter, frosting, fudge.
Right.
I mean, like that is for real, guys.
Yeah.
So this is something that even I could make. I mean, it's
Absolutely.
literally cheese, almond flour, hot sauce, can of chicken,
And eggs.
and eggs. Yeah,
And that's
I can do that.
So I also made one the other morning that is like, you can make a breakfast waffle, which you can do in just a regular waffle maker too, but you can put
But like to make a
anything.
big one.
Yeah, so you can just use eggs. The almond flour just gives it a little different texture. So it's not just an eggy. It doesn't feel just eggy. So
Talk to me a little bit about like the carb count and stuff like that. You were talking about this is like for maybe people are watching their carbs or doing keto.
yes.
So what does that look like for someone? Which is not me, but for someone who's really like doing macros or they're really counting.
So this, with everything that it has in it, it has, for 2 of them, it will have 3 net carbs. The Wonder Bread that I make is, for 2 of them, it has 2 net carbs. So you figure if you are doing a cheeseburger or something like that, basically that's going to be your carb count is just the Wonder Bread chocolate.
So for somebody who's trying to follow like a low carb or a keto eating plan, what's sort of the net carbs that you're trying to stay within for a day? Like you can say
So
it's
for
2,
me,
but that
I'm
doesn't
kind
mean
of like,
anything for me.
I kind of stay below 30. Some people are
Oh,
a
a
lot
day.
more, yeah,
Okay.
a lot more strict, and that's like if I have like going out to dinner or something like that, and I don't, you know, I want to kind of give myself a little bit of
Okay.
something. But typically I do 30. I have been on where I've done 20 a day, and so things like this are definitely manageable and doable.
Well, yeah, because I mean it's like a little treat,
Mhm.
especially if you were gonna do like a hamburger, like you said, and this is your buns.
Yeah.
I mean that would be the bomb. I bet even for breakfast you could do like a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Absolutely.
See, even I
Yep.
figured that out.
Yep. All right, so
Ooh, I
we're
bet you
gonna
could do
take
a
a little.
taco flavored one too.
You can do taco.
Yum. How's it looking?
It's looking good. We're gonna give
Ooh,
it just a few more.
Guys, it looks so yummy. It almost looks like cheesy hash browns. Like that's the sort of consistency of what it sort of looks like. I'll show you right before I take a bite. So I'm so excited. So Cathy, what other sort of keto things do you like to cook?
So I actually do I'm a big pasta fan.
Okay.
And that's no. So I like I do a chicken and broccoli Alfredo bake that is really, really good.
Okay.
So it's really simple too. You just put it in a pan. You put chicken and broccoli. You can use the frozen, or you can go ahead and steam it, and then you just I like to make my own Alfredo sauce with heavy whipping cream and things like that because it brings
That's keto friendly.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you just put Parmesan cheese on top, stick it in the oven, and bake it. It's really simple.
Yum.
So just basically substituting the broccoli for your noodles.
Which, in my opinion, is no substitute, but I'm sure it does taste very good.
It does.
So listen, guys, if you want to be on my show and you think you have something that's simple enough for me to cook and that people will actually want to eat, then let me know. I still owe Steve Cilio his deli. I do have an item that I want to put on your menu, Steve. So I gotta book that to come show you some of my skills. I've got an idea for you.
Okay.
And you know, Steve, this might be something for you. You have these chaffles. Put these babies on the menu.
All right.
All right. So
pork.
All right.
And so what will happen?
It's lifting out pretty easy here, guys.
Yeah, it'll lift right out, and I usually just flip it on to the plate. Boop.
Oh my gosh. All right. So I want to show you guys. It's still sizzling. To check out this chaffle. I mean, it looks like Lego Maego, right? But it smells really delicious, and I'm sure it's super hot.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna just cut into it here.
So you can also, we've used extra hot sauce just to dip it in, my son actually used.
So guys, this is real life. The dogs are barking. Somebody's at my front door.
So we've used the actual, like a ranch and the hot sauce mixture.
Oh, I bet this would be very good with some ranch on it. For sure. Hey, we're videoing, we're filming the cooking show. You want to come say hey?
Okay.
So my friend Ashley's here. You can be a taste tester too.
Okay.
I'm tasting. This is Cathy's. Have you ever heard of a chaffle? It's a cheese waffle. We just made one. Here, I'll get you a fork.
Hi.
Hey, here's Ashley. She came by for the big reveal, and now she gets to taste the cheese waffle too.
Okay, thank you.
So what's in this is chicken, cheese, some almond flour, buffalo sauce, egg, and that's it.
Yeah.
You allergic to any of those things?
Mm-mm.
Okay, perfect. We're gonna taste it together here.
All right, I hope it's good. Is this your recipe?
Yes, it's certainly not mine. All right, ready?
Okay.
That's very good.
That is good.
So this, if you're doing keto or low carb,
Crunchy.
it only has 2 net carbs, and so you could use this like as a burger bun, or and she makes all different ones. So, that is very good. I just want this cute little waffle maker. I'll probably never use it, but except for maybe to make these little things.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Sorry, I'm talking with my mouth full. Thanks for being in the kitchen with Kelly. And I actually had 2 guest stars today. I love it. And I will see you guys next week.